Just like summer moving into autumn, death is a process. So what is this process? What do the final months, weeks, and days look like for the person who is dying and the people who love them?
People are often scared of being with somebody who's dying because they don't know what to expect. They're most frightened of them in that moment of death, but actually the moment of death is normally incredibly peaceful because their suffering is finished and they're not here anymore.
I think people are worried they're going to hasten the death by talking about it. I'm sure that's not true. We know that once you start talking about the death and dealing with the death, and getting people more comfortable, then they actually live a little longer. You know, stop all the crazy medications that are trying to buy them one more day and let them just be. The body knows exactly what it's doing. The mind and the ego don't know how to die, but the body knows exactly how to die.
Death isn't what we think it is. I think we as a culture and as clinicians are evolving in our understanding. It's far more mysterious. It's far more loving in a certain way. I use that loving term because there's something in the midst of this great loss that has, paradoxically, a gift of love and connection that invites us to experience ourselves and our relationship to life itself, including death, in ways that we are learning about.
I didn't know it was called a shared death experience until now. This gentleman is a great example of someone being willing to let us help and willing to talk about stuff and willing to come full circle with like where he's at in his death and dying journey. And he was amazing. And this one particular day I went, I could tell he's very close. This is going to happen like definitely sometime today. And I was outside of his house and I was thinking about him more. And as I was doing that, I feel like suddenly I heard his voice in my head, and I felt what he was feeling. It felt like it was like exuberance and the most beautiful freedom I ever could experience. And I was kind of shell-shocked in my car, like, what the heck just happened? Oh my gosh. And I was like sobbing, and my phone beeped from a text, and the nurse inside said, you know, so-and-so just died. And I was thinking like, I know, because he just showed me what happened.